Good morning. Wow, we have an intro? Do we have an intro?
I love. Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even hear.
And I was just gonna say, I like how it says, "Enjoy the show." Like,
yeah. I wish you would have said, "Enjoy your morning so far, Cleto," because it's been like I've been on the attack mode. I've been like
don't play the victim.
No,
don't play the victim.
No, let me show you. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
San Antonio, and everybody but Lynette. Let me tell you, good morning to everybody. It's a good morning.
And then you wonder why you get a hard time.
That's stream. She said end stream. So, give you a little feedback, a little recap of what I've been going through this morning. Is my wife was on the wrong side of the bed today, and she woke up on the side of, hey, I'm going to let him work today or do something. I don't know. So
maybe she woke up on the right side of the bed.
No, she woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Because, you can see now. You can, do stuff. Listen, you had it easy for too long. Oh, my eye. I can't see. My kidneys, my blood pressure. All right, come on. You're back now. You need to do some stuff around the house.
Yeah. So if you don't understand, if you ever seen that movie Goodfellas, there's a part in there where the dude's getting kicked. That's me right now. I'm getting kicked.
Oh, God.
By the whole crew except Michael, who just got here. Hey, he's on my side.
Hey, you know what this is?
Yeah, I know.
The smallest violin in the world.
It's okay. Let me. So this is what's been going on this morning, and Vanessa has no clue. She says automatically, "Oh yeah, go to bed."
Well, I mean, pick up the bags. That's all I had to hear.
Wait, I bring her bags in here all the time. I don't even know why she had. But the part that got me,
you don't.
No, the part that got me was that she stands right there by the trunk, and then she's like, "Okay, now you can't have it both ways. This is the deal. When I do stuff, she complains.
Why?
So yeah, don't ask me. You ask her. She's right there. So she complains.
You have to do it right.
Whatever. Okay, now you got Marty on the band. Oh my gosh! You know what? My brother. Oh, my brother-in-law's watching.
Okay. Well, hi, brother-in-law.
My brother-in-law Vince. He's in where is he at? Mississippi right now? Is he Mississippi, babe? Mississippi. So Mississippi's watching, and but he can feel me. He can feel my pain. He just got married.
Honey?
He knows he just got married himself. Oh, here we go. Yeah, well, he's still in the love stage. That's why he's like in the honeymoon.
And what? You're not?
No. No. We've been married for 25 years, but I brought her bags in. I bring her bags in all the time, and she didn't say anything. But the one day I'm like, "What are you doing? You hurt? You on break?" She goes, "You're not gonna bring my bag in? You need to bring my bag." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, let me get your bag." And all of a sudden, now I'm a geisha. I'm like
a geisha.
Yeah, I saw the movie
he's on this geisha trip. And
saw the movie last night.
What movie did you see?
I saw Memoirs of a Geisha last night for the first time, which was a great movie, by the way.
I've never seen it.
I never had I didn't ever want to watch it when it came out. But we were looking for movies, and my wife does this thing with, she finds great movies, and she looks at the stars. Like, how many stars did it have? Well, this one had stars all the way across. Well, I remember it got a lot of nominations for awards when it came out.
You said it won 3
It won 3 Oscars and a Golden Globe. Yeah.
Dang, that's a lot of awards.
That was a lot of awards. And then I found out the actress, the main one, is one of my favorite ones from Rush Hour 2, the Asian girl from...
The one that looks 12.
The one that looks hot. I mean, that one, yeah. Yeah. And
Careful.
She's not 12.
The FBI's watching.
She's not 12. She ends up kicking Chris Tucker in the face like, "Watch out!" Which one y'all kicked?
Yeah.
So
she was real popular there for a while. She was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon or something also. And
then the mom, the one that plays her mom in the movie, kind of like her.
Is it sad?
No, it's like a love story, actually.
But you said it's good. Sorry. No, I'm not jaded.
Notebook, forget you, my man.
Dude, let's talk about the Notebook for a hot minute.
Okay.
Homegirl's a little hussy. hussy.
She is.
She's a little hussy.
Yeah.
You know, and what's another one where, well, we talk about Rose and Titanic all the time. She's the bad guy.
You know what movie I saw on Mother's Day that my daughter showed me? It's an older movie. It's Crazy Stupid Love or something like that.
Oh, with Steve Carell.
Yes.
And Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
That looks like it'd be fun.
That was fun. That was a good movie, except I fell asleep toward the end. I don't know what happened. But I had to tell my wife.
Wasn't that funny then?
But it was good. It was good when I was watching it. Like I was in tune. But it was really kind of neat the way they made it and the way they did it. But because it had a twist at the end, you know. And
it did? Okay.
Where everybody, like, he found, I don't want to tell you. I got to see it. It's really good.
But you fell asleep at the end.
Because I ate too much.
I
ate too much, so, you know.
Well, no, I want to see that one. That one looks like it'd be fun.
But the geisha one, I saw it last night, and it was really from the moment it started to the end. And another one that was awesome. Like that was Conclave, about the Pope and the Ray Fiennes. That was a good one. That one was another good movie. The other one that my son said he saw this weekend at the movie theaters was The Accountant 2.
Ooh, I'm wondering.
Yes, he said it's good. He said it's better than the first one.
Really? Yes. I don't remember if I saw it, but I'm a big fan of Ben Affleck. I love The Town. I can watch The Town over and over.
The Town is good.
The Town is great.
You know, if you ask me what's Ben Affleck's best work, it wasn't Batman. I can tell you that. Although I did like him in Batman and Superman. That when they fought.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm sorry. A human cannot go against someone with superpowers. You can't. All Superman has to do is with his laser eye vision, and he's done. Or blow the, the icy breath.
What? Breathalyzer?
No. He does. It's the ice cold breath where he freezes or whatever. Yeah, and then Batman's done. I'm sorry, no competition. Batman loses. He's a human.
So see how you.
Well, yes, kryptonite. But Batman's going to have to find the kryptonite.
You know, you give better reviews than Angel. I got to be honest with you because you really went in detail with the,
Yeah, you guys remember that, right? From the 80s? Or am I mixing him up with another superhero?
You Mr. Freeze.
No. I never saw that.
Yeah, the cold breath.
Yeah.
Yes. But the way
he can spin around Batman, make him dizzy.
See, so she deals with the reality of the film. Meaning, y'all are just Hollywood. Y'all just making up stuff.
There's no competition between a superhero and a human, a vigilante.
Do the exact reality.
Thank you. Yeah. Batman's toys. Don't hold the candle.
Now, see, you hear my producers in our ears telling you're talking about, you're correct in what you're saying. Now, you put Tom Hardy in Batman's outfit, all of a sudden, Batman can do anything.
Hang on, I've got mocos. I need to blow my nose.
Now he can win. Now he can beat Superman. Now, Superman, what do you think about Henry Cavill? Superman.
Who?
Henry Cavill, the new Superman.
Oh, he's hot.
He's hot. Okay, yeah. See, you don't mind getting saved by Superman, right?
What was
you don't mind getting saved by Superman?
No, none of them.
You want to know something really crazy?
I'm on a show.
I went to, when I was in LA, I got an opportunity to go to the Tonight Show. And the guest was Superman, Henry Cavill.
Oh.
Brother came out in a pinstripe suit. I didn't know he was British. And he is. He's British. And he came out and he's like, yes, Jay, I love being Superman. It's like my kid, he enjoys me being Superman and all this stuff, right?
What if you and I did an entire show with a British accent?
Calm down, love. Calm down. Calm down, Mom. I want to perform in London, England.
Okay.
I do. I really want to perform in London, England. That's one of my
I'll be the bag carrier. So that way.
Ever since I saw The Crown, I want to perform in
I never
England.
saw that. It's good.
Oh, it's really good. See, I've been following, we're talking about some of the off camera, we're talking about some of the trivia that our Madi, our producer, posts every morning, and she goes crazy with it and it's great. Drops off some knowledge. Now I like it.
Dropping knowledge.
It's like, to my wife, it's a bunch of useless trivia. Okay.
What?
Yes. To me, it's truth. It's facts. I love it. Did you know they have trivia nights at bars?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I'm
Should
like,
we go?
We should go. We should go and we should clean house. Seriously. But
Dude, I love trivia. I love trivia.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you love trivia.
Yeah, I had a blast whenever you hosted that one time. I was down.
So now I gotta add Vanessa to Angel's and Marty's and mine, our own chat room. Because my wife says, you want to go talk to your little friends about useless trivia, go in your little chat room. So we gotta make up our own little chat room.
Oh, without her?
Yeah, she don't care. She does not care.
I love it.
Look,
hey,
you know
did you know in 1908 the first passenger flight in an airplane? What happened in 1908? That's cool.
With the Wright brothers?
I don't know.
Oh, passenger flight.
Passenger flight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you know the first Starbucks was invented in 1978?
Really? And then it took them that long to get popular?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
You need a new marketing person.
Yeah, for real.
Or maybe they got a new marketing person. That's what happened.
There is a show that I like watching, and it's what is it called? Who Built America or something like that. And it shows like how businesses came about, like how Chick-fil-A came about, how Popeyes came about, and all.
Oh, my dad watches
I love these. Like I tell my wife about.
Speaking of America, real quick, in 1787, delegates gathered in Philadelphia to draw up the Constitution of the United States.
Wow, 17. Now I have been following. So remember, I told you the other day. Oh, maybe I told Margaret. I saw the movie The King.
Yeah, you didn't tell me.
Okay, it's a movie with King. It's with Timothy Chalamet, or whatever his name is, from the one that played Bob Dylan in Unknown.
I didn't
Famous
see that
Person
one either.
Unknown or whatever. Anyway, he's in that movie. He's really good.
Oh, Kylie Jenner's boyfriend. Got it.
Right.
How about I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So
don't know by his word.
So this guy, he's really good. He's a really good actor. And I'm looking at his range in this as a kid, and he's playing the King of England. He's playing King Henry V.
Mm-hmm.
So that leads me to King Henry VIII, who is the father of Queen Elizabeth. You know, the first, Queen Elizabeth, who's
really
So
wait, but isn't he the one that chopped off all of his wives' heads?
Yes, that's him.
No.
Yes. So this is the father of Queen Elizabeth, who now he had a son, but the son died at 15. So I've been following this thing. It's a documentary called The Tudors, and I've been following. Her brother got killed. He died of a pneumonia or something. Then the next one was his sister, Mary Ann of Scots or whatever, and she got sick. So now it's Queen Elizabeth, who in England was their queen, and now they loved her. Okay, so they loved her. She had style. She had all this stuff.
And how did she feel about her father killing off all her stepmoms?
He killed his mom. He killed. I don't know. It doesn't talk about her relationship with. All she says is, "I don't want to get married." But
didn't she get married?
You know, we're talking. She did. She did not get married. She did not get married, but she had to get an heir.
That probably causes trauma.
She's known as the Virgin Queen, right?
So she didn't have kids?
I don't think. I haven't got there yet. I haven't got there yet. But
not one child.
Not one child. But
dude,
he chopped the head off of her mom. So after that, she's like, you know, if there's anybody that has daddy issues, it's that one. You know what I mean? She has some daddy issues because her dad killed her mom, and because he
wanted to remarry.
No,
and it was against the Catholic Church.
No, his right-hand man felt that Anne Boleyn did not like his right-hand man, so the right-hand man lied and said he was having an affair.
Yeah.
No.
That's why he killed so many of his wives, and also one couldn't produce a son or whatever. But he fell in love with
the first one married the Spanish one. Catherine couldn't give him.
Yeah. So off with her head.
Anne Boleyn comes in, and she has she's the one with all the kids, and she has the son, but the right-hand man feels that Anne Boleyn doesn't like him. Mm-hmm. So he plots a lie against her.
Wow.
And he says that she's cheating on him with all these other suitors.
Yeah, and also there was one wife where he couldn't divorce the other one, but he fell in love with the other one.
Yeah.
And then, so dang.
That's the Catherine of Aragon, right? So again.
Wow. Okay. So
this is a history lesson trivia that we.
Well, no, that's history. That's good to know.
You
That's
know,
not
you were
useless.
talking about somebody had passed the first judge. I think it was the first female
judge. Oh, to sentence somebody, but
a
when
man to death.
But we've been doing that since the beginning of time.
Now, the reason I bring that up,
y'all cheaters.
the reason I bring that up is because they were talking about Queen Elizabeth, that when she was, if you're you can't rule over a man back in that time, but if your status was you're the queen and you're there under you, then yeah, you can. And that was you can rule over the man, and you can because back then they looked upon all that men blah blah blah.
I don't see it on here. Stuff, so. Was it on here, Marty?
Yeah, it's one of the 1,500 that she put on there.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry.
So that's kind of crazy. I mean, just the whole Tudor thing. How you see where the lineage of the kings and queens and then it leads all the way up to the lineage. The lineage. Sorry, lineage. Yeah, sorry.
How about what's the lineage?
Yeah, sorry. So I'm, and it's so funny.
Coming from a man that says potatoes. Potatoes. 1921.
Wow.
In 1921 in Ohio, forgive me, what was her name again? Judge Florence Allen, first female judge, sentenced a man to death.
Wow. Yikes.
I mean, normally we just get a shovel on our own and,
Roll call. Let's do a quick roll call. I'll tell you, let's see who's on here. If I start getting people bashing me on roll call, I'm out.
Oh, whatever. Quit playing the victim.
I am today. I am.
Ay, pobrecito.
Now we're talking. Took a while.
Okay, with you and all your siblings, are you the baby?
I'm the oldest, but
then you're acting like such a baby because I'm the baby. So typically, I behave that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Michael and Emerson are watching.
Don't hate me. Hate the game.
Oh gosh, don't hate the player. Hate the game. Emerson says good morning. Michael says good morning,
my friend.
Emerson. Valerie, good morning. Nick Charles, good morning. Have a blessed day. Raymond Flores says good morning. Anna says Henry Cavill's nickname in school was Fat Cavill.
Yeah,
I saw him save himself. Fat Cavill,
yeah.
And then Michael Flores says, I got your back, my brother.
Thank you, Michael.
100%.
Thank you, Michael.
And that's it.
The one thing about Henry Cavill is that he was talking about
Paul Allen, Isaac Mendez, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Mario Garza.
Margaret's watching.
Oh, Margaret! What's up, girl?
All right. Well, I tell you what, we got a special guest in the house. We're gonna go ahead and talk to her in a minute. So let's take a quick commercial break. We come back. We're gonna fill you today with nothing but useless trivia. Nothing but useless trivia.
We should do the food first, then the interviews, because when you interview, I can go eat.
No, I want to eat with you.
No.
So we're gonna go. We don't even have the money shot in there, so the food shot.
I know you're like, you don't have the money to pay for it.
Not yet. We're gonna do it right now. My producer's slipping over there. She's over there waiting for her bags, and she could be ordering the food. Anyway,
pick up the bags.
So, all right, guys, we're gonna take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You dark.
Feeling a little lost? That's okay. At Alamo Teas, our friendly team's here to guide you from the start. This is where the magic happens, with our high-tech embroidery machines and one confused man wondering what button not to push. From polos to hats, we do it all. We run out of a 35,000 square foot facility right here in San Antonio with automatic screen printing machines built to handle large orders fast. Our crew prints, cures, and quality checks every shirt by hand. He jumped in to help, but I think mostly it was to feel included. And it's not just apparel. We've got thousands of promotional items, from cups, gloves, and even a WWE-style belt. We're thinking of giving one to Cleto for undefeated punchlines.
Do you have this in a small?
At Alamo Teas, we're local, experienced, and a little goofy, but serious about your brand. Let's create something worth wearing. Alamo Teas, custom apparel, real people, big results.
that time of year again. Time to review, enroll, and ask questions about your health insurance. AHIA is here to help you navigate all your options stress-free.
Look, I'm no insurance expert, but I do know one thing. If you're calling your cousin Chewy for insurance advice, you're doing it all wrong.
AHIA is dedicated to serving San Antonio with personalized care. Contact them. Local service, real people, trusted expertise.
It's about family.
Let me get you in there first.
All right. We are back, everybody. That's right. They call me the fire, man. Hey, that's our name. Actually, they don't. They call me the paleta man, but I try to do my best. Guys, my next guest, I had the honor and privilege of being on her fire truck last year for the parade, and I had a blast. I'm going to try really hard to persuade her to let me get on the parade route again with her because I had so much fun last year. This year, she did a really cool thing, and she had the 100 Club. Without further ado, Priscilla, come on in here. Priscilla Hurt, everybody, how you doing, my friend?
How are you today?
You're doing some great things right now in the community. Let me block your friend here.
Okay.
Yeah, was this Spotty?
Yeah, this is Spotty, and Spotty is always on top of our fire truck when we do parades around the beacon. So I thought I'd bring him with us today because people are always saying there were like 3 or 4 trucks in the parade. Which one was yours?
Yeah.
So, or they'll say, was it yours that broke down?
Yeah.
No, thank God it wasn't. But you'll always know it's ours when you see him on top of the beacon. Now, he's not real. So many people will stop and say, how do you get your dog up there to stay still? And I go, oh, he's the best. But I will ride with him in the car when I go get gas at night. And then he's my prop so that it looks like I got this big dog, and I strap him in with the seatbelt. So he's
That's
kind
how
of
my wife
buddy.
drives with me around town. Just puts the window down and my hair just blows in the wind.
Okay, well, I'm going to take this mine off before it falls off. So, yes. And today I'm presenting you with a Fiesta medal, even though we're done with Fiesta.
All right.
But, and then I can tell a little bit about what we're doing right now. So it's the fire truck with the Alice in Wonderland characters, and I always have a Dalmatian in there, so the Dalmatian's driving the truck.
I love it.
So at any rate, so thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Absolutely. Man, I'm going to take this off too. It's a little heavy. I'm going to go ahead and put my hat back on.
Yes. So it says Moonstruck Fire Trucks number 2 is what was on because we actually do have 2 fire trucks. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Moonstruck, okay? So we actually were established in 2007. So trivia. Today we're doing trivia. So we've been around for 18 years, and we started in May of 2007. So we're doing this fundraiser as a May Day fundraiser.
Nice.
So sound the alarm because we need some money to keep us going. There we go. You got it going. I like it. Okay. So we're going to be doing a fundraiser at R&R Tavern on Saturday from noon to 4 o'clock. And we've got quite a good few things going.
On Saturday.
There's a lot. Just like last weekend, but we're not going to talk about the past. We're going to go today and forward. Okay. So we're going to be selling some delicious barbecue, smoked barbecue and chicken sausage and 3 sides. And it is by Humo, which is smoke, right? In Spanish, Humo Catering. We will have the 1975 28-foot long red fire truck on the property. So you can come out and take pictures, climb on board like a jungle gym, and pretend hanging on the backside like you're a fireman. And you can experience the thrill of sitting behind the wheel and taking some pictures. So come on out. We're going to have special appearance by the SA Royals, which are the beautiful poodle therapy dogs. So Happy will be there. We have the Slingshot the Crew 210. So if you know what Slingshot, they say they're not vehicles, but they're like a tri-motorcycle with the vehicle on top that lights up. So they'll be out, so you can get inside those and take some pictures. And then we will have Spotty the Dalmatian mascot. We have raffle tickets, a silent auction, So you could get a Vegas trip, a Cancun trip, a hog hunt, or a wine tasting experience.
Very cool.
We'll have the Moonstruck Fiesta medals on sale. And vendors, we've got some vendors that are going to be there. We have West Side Story magazines who will have their latest issue there. We have Olga's Beads and Bows. We have More Than Just Rubies, which is permanent jewelry, which this is what a permanent jewelry looks like. And it's a bracelet you can never take off.
Oh, very
It's
nice.
all combined there so you won't lose it. It doesn't have a snap on there. We've got Loyalty, which so they're t-shirts, blingings and things. We have artist Andrea Valero that will be having some of her display. And then we've got LPT Realty that's going to be Christopher Valero that'll be there. There's free parking, and you can do Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and we're looking forward to that. So Moonstruck was created in memory of 9/11, and from that tragedy, I actually worked for Marshall McLennan at the time that this happened. We were in tower number 1 in the first tower way up at the top. And that day that the tower got hit, we lost 365 employees.
Wow.
So it was a big impact in my life and many people's lives. And as a result, because of the traumatic experience that we all had that back then, and we saw the demolished fire trucks and that tragedy, I decided to turn it around and have a fire truck that could be give you the opportunity to go for a ride in an antique fire truck, fulfill a childhood dream, and then do fire safety in the form of entertainment. So that's what we do. We do lots of parades, lots of community service events, and we normally welcome other nonprofits like Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts to ride with us in the parade so they can have an opportunity to do that. So we are needing your financial support to keep us rolling. The trucks run on diesel, and as you know, that's a lot of gas. It's 28 foot long, and so we appreciate any of your donations or your support to keep it so that we can keep on trucking.
Where is where's the event going to take place?
Certainly. Okay, so R&R Tavern is at Fredericksburg Road and Loop 410 along the service road inside the loop.
Okay.
So we will be positioned along there with the fire truck, the barbecue, the vendors, and the slingshots. And then we'll have the tables set up also for the raffle, the silent auction, and being able to purchase your tickets. And there's indoor seating and there's outdoor seating. And we can seat up at any time up to 70 people. Of course, there's going to be some special drink specials going on also. So since it's going to be a little bit hot, at least we'll be able to take in some
beverages of your choice and stay cool.
Exactly, exactly. Even though we were saying it's hot, 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 but there's a way to stay cool, cool, cool.
Now, I was going to also ask you, what is the year of the antique trucks?
Okay, so the one that we use for the parades, it's a 1975 American La France, and the other one that we have is a 1925, and that one is still in storage, and we are ready to roll it out if we could come up with funding. So today I'm going to present to you David Valero, and he is the vice president with Moonstruck Foundation, and he's a retired firefighter, and he actually used to play Sparky with the education department. So I wanted to introduce him. So that's why he's also with the San Antonio Fire Museum and volunteers sometimes there.
Very nice.
And so we also support the San Antonio Fire Museum and the burn camp in Kerrville. And so there's a lot of opportunity out there to volunteer. If anyone ever needs volunteer hours, come see me. And we can work that out and give you a letter for volunteer hours, because everyone every now and then needs that for special reasons, whether it's for school or legal matters.
Yeah, and I think that's really cool what you're doing in the community. You've been doing it for years. I met Priscilla years ago when I was doing the Where's Cleto on the news, and we did a segment with her trucks back early at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I remember you saying to the guy, hey, this is too early for us to move this truck, so we're gonna just keep it here. I go, that's fine with me. We just gotta keep it here, and we got dressed up, and I believe you were Sparky.
I was.
You were dressed up, and
Yeah.
I mean, everybody. I mean, I mentioned earlier in the show before you came on that I was had the privilege of being on the truck for the parade, and everybody asked me that year, was that yours? The truck broke down? No, it wasn't us. Matter of fact, it was like a latest one that the antique one was running smooth. You know, I mean, we were just, the only thing we were like, are we leaving yet? Like, when are we gonna move? Let's go. But we had a great time. And again, I'm just gonna throw it out there. If you need anybody next year, I got a whole crew over here that would love to be on that float, but on that truck, because we had a great time. Danny, I think he's still sore from sitting down. You know, Roman, you know, same thing. But I had a blast standing up there on the very top, and I was just having a ball.
You all were a crowd pleaser. Everyone was excited. So, yeah, you'll be able to see us in upcoming parades, whether it's the U.S. Military Veterans Parade or the Shirts Jubilee July 4th Parade, the 16 de Septiembre Parade, the Alamo Heights Holiday Night Parade. And those are just a few of the parades that'll be coming up that we will be participating in.
But again, make sure to go support her this Saturday from, what was it, 10?
From noon to 4.
Noon to 4 at the Tavern,
R&R
Tavern for Fredericksburg over there. Make sure to go get there early. And again, you don't have to stick around, but you go pick up your plate, buy a plate, and, you know, make sure to support. More than one, that's right. More than one plate. And support what she's doing right now. And again, Moonstruck Foundation, because it's doing some great things. These kiddos, some of them are, you know, you've had sick kiddos that are just enjoying the trucks themselves and take a ride in the truck. So it's like it's almost like Make-A-Wish Foundation, you know. So it's really cool. I've seen it up close. It's one that we support ourselves, and she's doing some fantastic stuff. We did a fundraiser not too long ago for you guys here at Mi Familia. And again, if we need to do one later on down the road, let's do another comedy show and make that happen.
That would be wonderful.
Well,
Everyone
thank you
laughed so much that night.
Yeah, we had a blast.
They did.
We had a good time. Listen, guys, thank you so much. Again, make sure to go support her. And this Saturday from 12 to 4.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Okay. Bye-bye, Cleto.
All right, guys. How we doing on the time, Val? I mean, not Val.
This one's for you. It's a stress one.
Okay. Let me bring Vanessa back in here. Spotty, what did you think of that segment? Did you like it? Did you like it? What's that? He said, hey, Spotty said, leave Cleto alone. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Spotty. You're absolutely right. Hey, if you're looking for a house and you're looking for
Spotty.
Hey, if you're looking for, it's just like me. When I'm wondering why are they talking about me like that.
Oh, are we back? Hey, are we back?
We're back.
Marty, are we back? Okay.
We're still here. We're still on.
You know how they cut
right? Yeah. Me and the dog are like this. We have no idea. Like, what do you want from me?
Oh, he's all soft.
I know. Spotty McSpotter. Are we in a commercial?
No, we're not. I told you.
Well, she said we had 8 minutes, so I was like,
8 minutes.
So commercial. 5 minutes. Sorry. Anyway.
Okay.
So that was a great, interview right there, because she's, again, we had the opportunity of being part of that last year for the parade, and but she does some awesome stuff during the year, with the Moonstruck Foundation. So guys, make sure to go grab a plate. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be so barbecued out that day. I want to say, babe, barbecue, babe, you want barbecue? I can go pick some up, So we might have to, because dinner, you can never go wrong with barbecue unless you have kidney, disease, whatever.
Unless it's like not good barbecue.
Oh man, I have not tasted any bad barbecue.
What?
I've never tasted any bad barbecue.
I've had some like dried brisket.
Now chicken I've had that's kind of dry, but I'll still eat it. I will still eat it. You put it in beans. You put your chicken in beans.
Soften it up.
Yeah, soften up a little bit.
Kind of marinate it up. Yeah.
Emerson is watching. Let's do a roll call real quick.
Yeah. We gave
Again,
him a shout
guys,
out
make sure to get your barbecue plates.
Yes.
That's right, plural plates. So let's see who's on roll call here.
I'm going.
Vanessa had one job.
Bro,
She's been
it gets
sitting
out of
over
it
there for 5
automatically.
hours. I did that interview. And
Terry Rodriguez says, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Terry.
Anna says, the R&R Tavern, 3724 Northwest Loop 410. Christopher Valero says, that's my dad.
hey, there you go. Christopher is watching.
Oh, yeah. Oh, real estate. Right there.
He's talking about his dad was the gentleman, not me.
Well, I know not you. I know your kids. I know your kids. Okay, so
now,
anywho.
Speaking of barbecue, can you barbecue?
No.
No. Okay.
I
Neither can I. Obviously,
my girl Debbie does. She barbecues
did I
really
tell
well.
you the story about my wife and my barbecue?
Yes, you've told us several
All right.
times.
I
But feel free for the new folks.
For the new folks, my wife, when we met, before we started dating, she said she came to one. I invited her to one of my. Yes. I real quick. I'm gonna tell this quick story. I brought my wife over to have some barbecue, and I was having to get together watching the Spurs game or whatever. She came, met my friends, all this stuff. The following week was my birthday, and she goes, "Hey, babe, why don't you have your friends come to my house, your family, and I'll make barbecue." I'm like, "Babe, I appreciate that, but they're looking forward to my barbecue. It's just trust me, it'll be okay." My friends are eating their barbecue, and they're like, "Bro, did you use a new rub? What would you do different?" I go, "I didn't cook it. My wife did. I mean, my girlfriend did." And they're like, "Don't ever touch the grill again."
Who taught her how to barbecue? Like, where did she?
Her dad or brother, somebody. I don't know who taught her.
Oh, that's
but
cute.
They, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, before I go to commercial, I got to share something. Here you got to. I'm gonna share something a little heartfelt. This is coming from a dad that his highest grade in high school was a C minus. I was a class clown, whatever, and I didn't graduate.
No.
I didn't graduate on time. I had to go back the following year. This kind of thing.
So it took you 5 years to graduate?
It took me 5 years to graduate.
Okay, no judgment. It happens.
I'm an idiot. Whatever.
No.
But yesterday, I went to my son's. He's a sophomore, and this is the same induction ceremony for National Honor Society.
Yeah.
And his brother got in it last year. So both of my boys are in National Honor Society, and I was just like, hearing them talk about their grades, and I go, and they talk like real nonchalant, like, "What'd you make in chemistry?" "God, I made a 95 in chemistry." I'm like, "What?" I would just.
I don't even think I took chemistry.
I don't even think I didn't make it to chemistry.
Yeah, I didn't make it to chemistry.
I said, "What do you got? What are you doing in math?" He goes, "I'm in algebra 2." I said, "Did you take geometry already?" He goes, "That was last year, Dad." And that was a freshman. And I'm like, "Okay."
I took geometry as a freshman.
And I said, "How about calculus?" I did that in 8th grade. I said, "Okay." And I go, "How far did you get in math?" Pre-algebra.
Yeah, seriously. As soon as I graduated high school, I was like, I'm never thinking of math again.
My wife.
Ever.
Now, again, I say this, but all the credit, and I mean this sincerely.
She's executive producer. She can hear you.
My wife is the cause of all that.
Aww.
Kudos to my wife, because my sons would come to me, "Dad, how do you figure that out?" I go, "Whoo, that's got to ask your mom."
So Sasha came to me last year. She's like, "Mom, I need help with percentages, with math homework."
Yes.
I said, you get that app, download that app that tells you all the answers. You just get the camera and you take a screenshot or it reads the problem and it gives you the answers. I was like, girl. We're not doing this. I even downloaded the app.
Yes.
I was like, you cheat away, sweetheart. Cheat away. Mama cannot help you.
Hats off to Lynette for what she did. She got the work ethic in my boys to do good.
Oh, for sure.
So I got to give her kudos on that one. So with that said, guys, I'm very proud of you boys. Thank you so much for making.
Good job, kids. Good job.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Don't go to when we come back. We're gonna come back with the moonstruck. We're gonna come back with the food shot. The food shot here at Mi Familia at the Ram. So you don't want to miss this. Let's see what delicious meal we get. Hey, if you're looking for a house and you're looking to get out of your house, we have the right person for you. Margaret Sandoval, our very own realtor. You want to give her a call. She works very, very hard to go ahead and find you the best deal you want. That you're looking for economy, if you're looking for, space, if you're looking for just a place of your own that you can just make brand new memories in, she's got you covered. All you have to do is give her a call. She will work day and night to make sure that you are satisfied with your purchase. Not only that, but do it at a highest standard, meaning finding you the most economical house and get you that's on the market today and get you the best deal. So give Margaret Sandoval a call today. She's waiting by the phone. Thanks. If you want the best movie experience, you have to go to City Base Cinema. It is my theater, and I want to invite each and every one of you to come on out. Not only they make you feel welcome, they treat you like family. Brad Smith and the crew really know how to do it right. If you want that state-of-the-art experience in a movie with the surround sound, you want to go to City Base Cinema. They got reclining chairs, right? I mean, you got a comfortable experience all the way through. Not to mention a full-on bar right when you walk in. As you're waiting for your movie, they got TVs so you can see a game or two. Also, they have a concession stand that you do not want to miss. It's like no other. They have your regular popcorn, nachos, and candy, but they also have barbacoa and Big Red, not to mention Takis, pizza, and corn dogs. So you want to make sure to get your snacks before, and a comfortable recliner and the state-of-the-art sound system. You are set. City Base Cinema. Don't go for your first time experience. If you have never been there, go check it out. It's my theater, and now it's yours.
Look at that right there. Ooh, look at that.
Fajitas and mi familia at the rim. This is just one of the meals that you could get here. You come hungry, you come with a group, and you come and you leave.
Or just
happy.
come by yourself and eat.
Yeah,
you don't need a
you
group.
don't even need a group. Just say, I want the fajita platter. And this is one of the dishes, the famous dishes they have here. Speaking of mi familia at the rim, tonight we have our comedy night right here in this mariachi bar. So we have AD Snipes performing tonight. Vanessa, I know you'll be here.
Yes, I'll be here.
We got you set up by the wall over here so you could easily escape.
It's a school night.
It's a school night.
Really, I'm not too worried about Sasha. She's 14, but you know.
Yeah, Sasha's like a comedian herself.
Oh, she is.
She is.
She loves you.
She's the best.
She really, really does.
Squishy.
Yeah.
You know, I look at Squishy, I talk to her, and she like responds. Lily, not so much. Lily's like, she's so little. 6. You know, she's also 6. Lily's like, look, buddy, you got money? And I'm like, what?
No. Right now, she's like, you got candy or you got a hot spot?
You got candy?
Or a hot spot. No, seriously, if you've got a hot spot, oh my gosh, yeah. Yep. Hey, bro, I started digging in already.
No, go ahead. Because I'm going to go ahead and talk about AD Snipes. Come on out. He came out on Monday and was giving you a little sample of how funny he's going to be tonight. We're back. We didn't do one for Fiesta because everyone was out in Fiesta. So we're back now. I want everybody to come on back and want to pack this place tonight. It's our regular comedy night that we have here once a month. And again, a big shout out to Mi Familia at the Rim for letting us host these nights. And we want to pack the place for AD. Very, very funny. Very, very hilarious. I've been knowing him for so long. Mm-hmm. And, but man, see,
Tell me a little bit about his style and his comedy.
So his style is...
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, he's very witty, very funny, very... I mean, he's just... He's like one of those comedians that it's observant humor, but it's like he adds his own twist to it.
Okay.
So it's like kind of something that... Not so much that you would see like on Comic View or anything like that, but it's about... he's got that style. He's got that cadence.
Okay, okay.
And it's like if you like anything, that is funny, you're gonna enjoy AD.
Okay, good deal. I like it.
I've been trying to work on. I did a show last Friday with my friend Marcus Wiley, and we're talking about some of these social media influencers now throwing their hat into the comedy ring.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, and
really?
A lot of them are doing well. They're doing good, and so on, and. They're doing really good for themselves. They're grinding. And to me, it's like if you're going to be grinding and you're going to work, you deserve it.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
I mean,
Don't come in here thinking
yeah,
it's easy.
Don't come in here and
There's a structure. There's an art to comedy. There
Yeah,
really is.
there
It's not
is.
just standing up and telling jokes. There's a certain flow you got to do. You know.
If your mom and your grandmother are telling you you're funny and mijo, you need to give it a shot. That's the starting point. Now, if you take
It also could be a mother's love.
yeah, because
Where you're not good.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
When I was coming up, we had comedians that had laughing ears. Like they're the only ones that heard the laughter. Yeah.
Laughing ears.
They were the only ones that heard the laughter. And so, you know, for me,
I've never heard that term before.
Yeah, so I myself were like, maybe not. You know, it's like I've always felt, you know, if you try to teach, we got a workshop. Steve Trevino is putting a workshop together, and I'm looking forward to that, being part of that. And we're going to be, you know, but real quick before tonight, we got 80 Snipes. We have Ryan Hedetta, who's hosting, and we have Rocky Lopez.
He's really good at hosting. When he hosted for your birthday, I like his talent. He's very good.
Very
Okay,
funny.
I'm about to take a bite.
Now go ahead and show everybody. Look at here. Let me go ahead and get my tortilla. Because I love me some fajitas. You like, what's it? You can't have shrimp, right? I like the beef myself because they marinate.
You do.
They marinate the meat.
You can taste it.
Yeah, they marinate the meat.
You can taste it. That has a different flavor from other beef fajitas. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Dare I say almost a sweetness?
Yeah, almost. I had the fajitas the other day, so I'm going off of that.
Yeah. Dang, that's some good stuff.
I love fajitas just in general.
Me too. But even then, if you don't cut it the right way, that's a problem. Like it makes it chewy. It's like, yeah. Like comedy, there's a technique to fajitas.
There is. You don't want to have like you want to stand out.
For sure.
What's different from everybody, you know, what's different from your style, your set compared to someone else? You know, Pepe's fajitas are probably different than Mi Familia's fajitas. And Mia's fajitas are probably different than both of them, you know, different restaurants, you know. But it is what you can do, you know, what is it that tickles your fancy, if you will, you know, your style, your preference. And you know, I like the quiet ambiance in my head when I'm at Mi Familia.
You are so funny. I like, okay, so I literally, you know, I had to use the restroom, of course. I literally went back and I took a photo of a photo that's up there. My point to all this is that I really like you mentioned ambiance. I really like the decor in here.
Yes.
You know, there's, I like the old time famous singers and actresses or actors that you kind of see, you know, throughout, like whether it's in the restroom or whether it's in the restaurant. That's why.
The mariachis?
Yeah, that's cool. But it looks like they're so little. Did they like kind of shorten them? But were they that short?
What's that?
Beautiful.
Oh, my brother-in-law said they get their brains from their mom. Oh, he ain't lying.
Oh, your boys. You must be so proud. That's a big accomplishment.
I'm very proud. I told my boys last night, I know what my dad would have felt like. And I literally had tears
That's
come
terrible.
out. No, seriously, I know what my dad never got that feeling except with my sister, because my sister
Your
graduated.
dad's not proud of you.
He's proud of me. Don't get me wrong. He's proud of me of what I become.
Yeah.
What kind of man I become. And, you know, it's, he knows that, you know, what I do, you know, is totally different than what my sister does. She helps people in the teaching community, the kids. I help people with, you know, just making them
Forget
laugh.
their problems.
Yeah, forget their problems for about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, whether my wife sees it or not, I still believe in myself. And, you know,
She believes in you.
No. Like Kenny Rogers said, and she believes in me. No, but seriously, I did tell my dad. I did tell my boys
so
that.
good.
I know.
You do. But you can't say that because your dad is proud of you.
Well, I'm talking about, you know, like
back then. But you're also a boy. We don't expect much from boys with their grades, you know, because y'all are more sporty and stuff like that. Or is that old school traditional thinking?
Well, kind of.
Were you athletic?
Very.
See?
Well, I was. I was a very good soccer player, and I was doing really good until they came out with that no pass, no play. Remember that no pass, no play? Like you couldn't play if you didn't pass. You remember that, Michael? No pass, no play. Yeah, the man is. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I couldn't play because I hadn't have a C average. So I played outside sports, at outside leagues. That's where I played.
Well, don't worry about it because I wasn't too good academically. You know, there's this one meme that I always think about. It's an example of like our school academics, right? And it shows like kind of like a teacher saying, "Climb this tree," and he's talking to a fish, a monkey, an elephant, and an alligator. You've got all these different types of people, and of course, the monkey's going to excel. How do you expect the other animals to do that? Right. And I always felt like the fish. Like there's no way I can climb that tree. You know what I mean? So I am well wasn't, and I graduated.
You're like, let me stay in my lane.
Because I'm more left brain. I'm more creative. I did theater. I did art. You know, I'm very talented in that aspect. And I did graduate as a junior. It took me 3 years.
Really?
Not because I'm smart, but because I know how to put forth the effort and work. I went to night school. I did the classes that I needed to do in order to graduate as a junior.
Why did you want to graduate as a junior?
I had a boyfriend. He was a senior.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't really care too much about high school. But I wonder what would have happened if I would have had that extra year. I went to O'Connor.
Okay.
I always wondered like what would have happened if I would have stayed for my senior year.
When did you graduate? What year did you graduate? 01? Wow. Wow, 01? I was 91. We're like 10 years apart. Well, technically it would have been 89. But I didn't, I got me a cougar, Vanessa. 86. She's 90.
No way.
She's 90 years old, my wife.
So wait, you were supposed to graduate what year?
Me?
89?
89.
And you graduated in 91?
I graduated in 90. Oh, I'm sorry.
They're not laughing at you.
No, they're laughing at me.
They're laughing with you.
You know what? Hence, I didn't graduate math very well.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, don't listen to them. Anyway.
Dude, this food is so good. On the what?
Jeff alumni have that tendency. Anyway, my wife was a straight A student, so we final thought. My wife, she we've been doing the show 500 times, and she goes, "What's the last thing we do at the end?" Final thought. She tells me, this is a funny thing. Hey, Valerie. So here's the deal. My wife, we're talking about our jobs, right? Okay. Lynette says, there's no. I told Lynette because she was a supervisor, and she's telling me about how she's treating her employees and all this stuff. I look at her and said, "There is no way in the world I would work for you." She goes, "There's no way in the world I'd hire you."
I believe it. Yet here we are.
Vanessa, yeah, here we are.
We are working things out.
That's why she graduated early. She's smart.
I'm definitely average, but I'm smart in certain categories. You know what I mean?
I hate to be average at anything.
I'm okay.
I like to be either the very best or the very worst.
I'm not competitive like that. I'm like, okay, you go ahead.
I'm real competitive.
Even in sports, I was always a mediocre kid. I did the Miss Helotes pageant. I got a participation trophy. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Vanessa, how do you get a participation trophy?
Because I was there and I participated.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I forgot what they dubbed it as, but
Wait, what grade were you in?
a junior.
Okay.
I was a junior.
Who was queen of the corn?
Oh, I don't remember. Queen of the corn. I didn't win, so what do I care? I'm just getting all bitter.
Yeah, we have a
final
final. So, are we doing a roll call? Are we doing one more roll call? Or
I don't think we got time. No, we got 2 minutes. Okay. Sorry, no final call. Okay,
right.
so my final thought is, I said final call, roll call. My final thought is, come support those who support us. Please come to Mi Familia and try the delicious spread of the beef fajitas or whatever it is that suits your palate, if you will. And also, don't forget about the comedy show.
That's right. Comedy tonight, 7:30. Get here early. Dinner and a show concept. Come on out. Don't have dinner. Come eat over here. They have some a fantastic menu. It's some of the best food I ever had. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And again, their menudo is like, I've been on this menudo kick. I've been having their menudo like for the last several times I've been out here, except today I had fajitas. So, but my final thought is this.
Am I gonna have to say mole again?
Huh?
It looked like you were getting real emotional. Am I
No. No, I was just gonna say that I want to say something very special that I've been wanting to say all morning. They were very mean to me this morning, and you can go ahead and end this show right now. I don't care. Go ahead, end it.
Oh, so
end
you
it.
waited to the
Oh, go ahead. I don't care.
Something.
Go ahead and end it.
You dork. That's so funny. Bye, everybody.
Bye.